All right, so these things are always going to use work is Q change in electrical potential, or work is mass change in gravitational potential. Okay, you will have figured out the two different potentials, right? Any change in potential is always the final minus the initial. This is what you must cling to. Initial. How do you spell initial? There we go, right? It's always final minus initial. Just think about this, right? If you, let's say you grow 1 inch this year, right? Your change in height is your final height at the end of the year minus your initial height. It's always final minus initial. Okay, so if you shrank in the year, that'd be sad. You know, it'd be a negative change in height, right? Okay, so and these things, I'm especially bad at these because this requires great attention to detail, and you know, sometimes I'm just kind of a large picture kind of guy, right? So I'm going to use, clearly this is an electrical potential problem, so I'm going to use charge times change in electrical potential, and these are my potentials, right? Okay, notice that I'm going from Q to P, so P is my final, Q is my initial. Now let's, you know, I've got so much OCD about this, so let's, you know, there we go, right? So lack of attention to details plus, you know, a little bit of obsessive compulsive stuff here. So it's from Q, so Q must be our initial, and then this must be our final, okay? And then here is our charge. This is the moved charge, right? So this guy is going to go, this guy's going to go here. Okay, so here we go. So our work is charge times change in electrical potential, which is charge times the final, right? So my final is VP, right? Minus VQ, right, is my initial. Okay, so I'm going to go positive 370 E minus 6. And then my initial is, my final is negative 4614.9 minus my initial 2723.7. Whoops, ignore that. All right, what did I do? 2723.7. That's just, I don't know what that is. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to go, okay, so 370 E minus 6, right, times left parenthesis negative 4614.9, 4614.9 minus 2723.7. And I'm getting that the amount of work is a whopping 2.71528 joules. Right? So this is coulombs. These are all joules per coulomb. And coulombs times joules per coulomb is just joules. So just remember that it's always final minus initial is your change in potential, whether it's gravitational or electrical, right? And just clearly show your work so that if you messed up these potentials from before, at least I can tell whether you're doing it right. Okay?